Microphone test.
Good evening, everybody. This is Jack Murray with Mob Productions. We are partnered with GRIFF'S to bring you the U.S. Open 10 Ball Championships here. This match is between Sergio Rivas and VITALIY PATSURA, two very good players. VITALIY is about a 790 in Fargo. Sergio is around 750. Do me a favor. This is my first time commentating anything with EvoSport. It's kind of nice. They've partnered with GRIFF'S to be able to bring you 4 free streams here at the U.S. Opens. We're going to have it for all 4 U.S. Open events. Do me a favor and let me know how I'm coming through. If you can hear the audio, just like to get some feedback from you guys if I can. All right, Sergio has himself in a little bit of a spot here because I don't think he can see the 3 clearly. The 4 ran over there to be a little partial blocker. Well, maybe he is. Let's see how he plays this ball. He played the bank shot, but he was really looking to see where he would leave the cue ball, and he wanted it on that rail. He was trying to play that a little bit thinner on the cut so the 3 ball would go back down to the end rail, hit it a little thicker. Still is going to make VITALIY earn it, shooting off the rail. Oh, good shot by VITALIY. Again, put the cue ball on the rail just to make sure he wasn't going to sell out if he missed that. So now he has a shot on the 4 ball, another long shot. Should be able to drift, shoot this ball to come across for the 6 ball.
Hey, Jack.
Yes, how are you doing, Patrick?
Doing
Can
good.
you hear me, Patrick?
You're just fine.
Excellent. Patrick Nix with EvoSports is joining in the commentary. Oh, VITALIY played a little bit of a 2-way there. Even though he hung the 4 ball, he was playing the 6 for the same pocket, so he blocked the shot. And this is a very small ball for Sergio to hit here because it's so deep in that pocket.
Yeah, cueing over the top of the 6 ball makes it even more difficult.
Yes. Anytime you're elevated, it's going to be tough. He's looking at this like he's going to play the 2 rail kick.
Yeah, going 2 rails, you have to get really in close because, like you said, it's on a diamond table. These shelves are deep.
And
So
this table and table 20 also are 4 1/4 inch pockets, so it plays a little bit tighter. So the kicking this way, that's a very small ball, but it looks like he hit it well.
Oh,
Nice,
just got
good.
there.
Hit that perfect. Great speed. I don't think the 7 goes by the 8 ball though.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And the downside, he hit a great shot, but he got so straight on the 6 ball that it's going to be really difficult for him to get anything decent on the 7.
See how he plays this, because I like where he's looking at right there. I think he's looking to play the 7 ball out and follow the cue ball down to put the cue ball under the 8 ball. Let's see how he plays this ball.
Looks like he's playing for the bank.
Yeah, he was playing. I think he was playing a 2-way with the bank. He just overpowered that ball. Wanted to kind of get it up underneath that 8 ball in case he didn't make the bank.
Looks like swinging around 2 rails with some outside. Perfect.
All right, hit that beautifully. A little straight here, so he's probably going to have to follow this down and play short side on the 9 ball. Oh, nice shot. Good speed.
And Jack, I'm not looking at the bracket, but is this an A side or a B
No,
side match?
right now all the matches we have playing right now are B-side matches.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock we're going to come back starting with the A-side matches. 3 o'clock we're going to have, I believe, B-side matches. If you go to the link in Digital Pool, Rebecca has the times on the bracket for matches. And then at 6 o'clock, we start the first round of the stage 2, which is the single elimination, the final 16. It goes from double elimination to single elimination there.
Nice. Yeah, and I did see that you had those scheduled. I really appreciate that as well as a a fan of the game. It's nice to know that I can kind of look at the schedule and see, okay, well, this is the, what I want to watch and when, and that's nice to have in advance.
Oh, absolutely. No, it's good for the players, good for the viewers too, so you can kind of find out what matches are when.
Yeah, and I know you and Rebecca and Jason do a great job. Long history of running great tournaments, so I'm very happy that GRIFF'S chose you guys to be the tournament directors for this prestigious event.
Oh, thank you. All right, this is an alternate break format, so Sergio is breaking. VITALY tied it up at 1 apiece. And in 10 ball, the break is everything. 2 balls below the 1 ball both miss the side, so it's a dry break. That 9 ball went a little high and looked like I didn't see where the other ball went. Sometimes when they're high, it's almost as though you're hitting them a little too firm. I say that like I have a break to talk about.
And VITALY, he's been here for a couple of days even before the event. Know that he got into some action matches, and so he's definitely had his share of table time.
I think VITALY played in the Las Vegas Open at the Westgate. I thought I saw his name on a bracket.
Yeah, I believe he did. Yeah. I've noticed he has that very slight hesitation between his backstroke and his forward stroke.
Yeah,
and
it's kind of a classic European pause. That snooker pause.
Is that? Do you think that comes from a snooker background, Jack?
I see it a lot in the snooker players, and that's one of the reasons snooker players are such excellent ball pocketers. They pocket the ball so clean, because that pause is one of many things they do that helps guarantee accuracy with that final stroke. American style players have a tendency to be more rhythmic, which is a great way for feel and play, but sometimes can get us into trouble. And I say us, quite a few of the Americans have fantastic strokes.
Yeah, I like to pay attention to the different styles because, there's things that work and things that don't for certain players, right? And like you mentioned, the rhythm of, a stroke. Another example is Christina Tkach. She has that very long pause with the tip of the cue almost touching the cue ball before she pulls back and executes her stroke. And I found that really interesting because I had never seen that before. And it seems to work very well for her.
Oh, she has a very good game, and she's done very well recently. Her game is really improved. All right, VITALY's making quick work of this rack. He's perfect on this. The ball spread very well on that break. They just didn't go in for Sergio. And if VITALY can get out here, he'll take a 2-1 lead with the break. And we do have 4 consecutive U.S. Open championships coming to everybody. The 8-ball U.S. Opens start October 4th. Sorry, I don't know why I said October 4th, March 4th. We will be taking entries for that event up until midnight on the 3rd, and the draw will be done the morning of the 4th. So if anybody's out there thinking of playing and wanting to get in, send your entry into GRIFF'S via the PayPal's on the flyer. If you have any questions, you can message me, Jack Murray with Mob Productions on Facebook. It's pretty easy to get a hold of.
Very
And then
nice. Yep. Sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
And following that is the bank pool, followed by 1 pocket. So yeah, that was a great out by VITALIY.
Yeah, very clean execution on that rack. He was very precise, and he got all of his positions perfectly, making it look very simple and easy. So
now let's watch VITALIY's break and see how he does. That is such a huge factor in this game. If you don't have a break, it's hard to advance in matches when you're playing elite competition. All right. While they're getting ready to break, I want to just go over some different score lines. Other scores out there right now. Oliver Ruger is up 8-5 on Kim Dyer. Edward Bregu is up on the hill, up 8-5 on Carlo Beato. Mark Estoya is up 4-3 on Kali'i Chiberko. Alex Montpelier is up 5-0 on Billy Steffen. Louis Casserly got the first game against Spencer Layden. And Stefan Holman is up 3-1 on Sabrina Peterson. So, that was a great break off by VITALIY.
It was perfect. Yeah, he hit that really square. Cue ball control was perfect. The cue ball stayed within that, that perimeter in the center of the table that you really want that cue ball to end up in, and having the minimal. Sorry about that. Trying to get that off the screen. Minimal movement at the cue ball. So, what is he looking at here?
I think he's looking at playing this carom on the 6 ball in the side pocket. Just thinning the 2, caroming it. Just need to see where the 2 ball is going to go. If he's going to be able to hold it up for a combination on the 8, or how it's going to develop. No, nice shot. Put the 2 ball into the right place on that 8 ball to move it out of the way. That's always the biggest issue in amateur pool, is when you're playing combinations or caroms, of controlling the object ball, which is going to be your object ball next.
Watch out, side pocket. He knows it too. Yeah.
Yep.
He knew it right away when he hit it. Yeah. I mean, he had to take a little bit of a gamble to get back to that 3 ball, but
understroked that ball a little bit. He was trying to get it back past the side pocket. Might have been slightly distracted. I think a spectator kind of walked by the table there.
It's been a little while since we've seen Sergio at the table, so he's happy to have another opportunity. Very long bridge. He's going to go get his extension or use the.
I think he's reaching for the bridge right now.
Yeah. I prefer putting the extension on the end of my cue on that distance. I feel like I get more accuracy than using the mechanical bridge, but personal preference.
I think overall you're 100% right on that. It gives you a better stroking of the ball. Players who are used to 9-foot tables are good with a bridge, but
right at that distance, if the cue ball was another foot forward, I'm using the mechanical bridge for sure. But
he got perfect on the 5 ball, and with the 8 ball close to the pocket, he's got a big window for shape.
yeah, I think the only ball that he has to worry about really is the 10 getting in the way. If he, goes forward, he's got to make sure he comes through that gap or go around the gap. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he kind of plays this short to shoot the 9 in the bottom left corner pocket. Ideally gets top shot shape to shoot the 10 in the top right. Oh, he's coming out. I think that was a bar table player in me there.
A little stun off the side rail to get the cue ball right where the 9 is. Oh, he's able to stop it there. Okay. Kind of looked like he had a little more angle. After the error from VITALIY, a clean out from SERGIO picks up the spare. I did get an instant replay of the break. Let's play that back. You're going to hear some audio in your ear, but the audience won't hear it, Jack. I'm just letting you know I'm going to hit that replay button. Hold on.
Alex Montpelier is up 5-0 on Billy Steffen. Lewis Casserly got the first game against Spencer Layden. And
I like how he broke those balls, VITALIY. Unfortunately, it didn't end up in a rack win for him, but he certainly gave himself a good opportunity.
Well, and he had the right speed on it. That ball below the 1 ball went straight into the side pocket, and that's the break you're looking for. That's the controllable aspect of the break.
So, Jack, if you do see a shot that you like and you want to save the replay, there's a red save button at the top on your tablet. You can tap on that. What that does is that just saves the last 15 seconds and puts it into a clip. And so when you tap on the replay drop down, it'll be in there. You can play it back later.
All right, thank you.
Sure.
So we're tied at 2 apiece with Sergio breaking off. All right, great break. 5 ball went straight into that side pocket. Cue ball got kicked, but is in good position. The only trick is the 3 ball, and I think it goes by the 9 in the bottom right, so he's going to have to get in that top quadrant over there on the top right.
Yeah, it looks natural for the line, just a smaller position window.
Almost right here is where you want to play shape for.
Were you using the pen? I didn't see it.
I was trying the pen. I went quick because I didn't want to leave it on there.
Yeah, that's okay. There's a little trash can. You can delete it. There you go. Yeah, I agree. It's a small window, but it should be a natural line to get there.
I think so. It can play off that rail, the bottom rail.
Yeah. Let's see how he likes to play this. And he's come around it. Well, if he can hit that 3 ball full, does it pass by the 10 and go to the corner? If not, he can hold the cue ball behind the 10 for a safety.
It's very close, so we'll see how he does. He kind of looked like he's trying to see if the 3 went by the 4 went by the 6. So
yeah, I think if the 3 plays, he's taking it, but if it doesn't, he's playing the safety behind the 10. It plays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's always easier to tell from the player's point of view than ours. And Jack, I'll be right back. I'm just going to get a
Yep.
beverage, something to drink over here since
They've got plenty of that here at Griff's.
they do.
All right, got a little straight on this 6 ball. It's probably going to come straight across, I'm assuming, or is he going to follow this forward? No, he popped it out for the angle. Nice shot. He forced the angle on that one. It's hard to tell if that 8 goes by in the top right corner, but he's probably going to try and come back and maybe even play the 8 in the top center pocket or side pocket. Appreciate everybody tuning into the stream, supporting Griff, supporting the players. Griff's has made the partnership with EvoSport to be able to bring you 4 tables in the U.S. Opens. All right, he's got a nice out here, played that very well. And Sergio takes a 3-2 lead. It's going to be VITALY's breakoff here in rack 6. Wow, VITALY is racking. I'm going to give you guys some score updates for the matches that have advanced. Carlo Beato's taking a game back. Eduardo Brego is on the hill, up 8-6. Marcus Stoy is up 5-3 on Kali'i Chuberko. Alex Montpelier is up 7-0 on Billy Steffen. Spencer Ladden's taking a 2-1 lead on Lewis Casserly. And Stefan Holman is up 4-1 on Sabrina Peterson. Sabrina's had herself a nice tournament, advancing into this round of the play. All right, watch the 7 and the 4. 7 ball shoots right out. 7 goes above, 4 goes below, misses that. It's going to be a dry break. Sergio's getting close quarters with that 1 ball, but if he can shoot it and kind of kill the cue ball in the side pocket, or the 1 ball in the side pocket, he'll have the 2 ball in the top left corner.
All right, I'm back.
All right. What'd you get from the bar?
I got a nice hazy IPA.
There you go. They've got a great beer selection here at Griff's. I have to tip my hat to Brandon and the whole staff here at Griff's. They make wonderful hosts for these events.
I second that. I have been here for several days and been at Griff's many hours, and I'll tell you, playing pool here, it's packed. We got a table. We're playing. They must have come around every 15 minutes to see if we needed anything, right? And that just,
yeah, they're great.
I am not used to that. I'm used to if you want something, you have to go and get it, and not at Griff's. At Griff's, they are very high-level service.
Yes, they take good care of their customers. And they've been very busy this last week with the BCA World Championships in town, the CSI Expo over at the Westgate.
Yeah, and I expect, there's going to be a wait to get, served and that kind of stuff. Nope. They prepare. Oh, that was a nice bump. I think he's okay. I think he wanted to draw back past it without bumping that 3.
I think you're right. The trick here is how he gets on the 4, because I don't think he can miss the 7 if he's drawing it back.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, between the 7 and the side pocket is kind of his line, right? If he can get enough draw on that to, get it to, or not too much draw, but to get it to come off, in that direction.
Right.
Yeah, that's what he's going to try for. I think he can do it. Miss the 7.
Oh, good shot.
Yeah. And the 4 plays in the side.
4 plays on the side. You got the 5 in the top left corner.
Yeah.
And I do have to tip my hat to the Griffs having sets of balls. It still have an orange 5 ball. It's not purple.
Yes.
Yeah, they've got some of the best equipment here. Ooh, he caught the
Okay.
corner.
I was going to say he's got to slow roll this one to, I mean, he didn't get his position on the 5 or the shot, right? So,
No, that was a big miss.
yeah, that was misplayed. But VITALY happy he hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities in the last couple of racks, I think, right? But he's certainly done his share of running the balls as well.
Yes, you give VITALY a window, and he can definitely put some things together here.
Yeah, we've seen that, and
so you got perfect on the 5 ball here. He's going to have to stretch a little bit, but it shouldn't be an issue. I was just saying that Griff's does have fantastic equipment. They've got 11 9-foot diamond tables that we're playing on. Actually, we're playing on 10 of them. They use the Aramith Duramith balls with the blue Aramith Measle cue ball. I've heard nothing but great things about the equipment. Oh, he overdrew that ball. He's almost got into trouble with it 7.
I can also agree with you on the equipment side of things. I was impressed. Everything's clean. The cloth was replaced right before the Swanee, so just a few weeks ago, the cloth was replaced, and the balls are very clean. They're not mismatching sets like you see at some pool rooms. It's just you can tell they really care.
Yes, they definitely do. That was a good shot by VITALY. Good speed on that.
Yep. And you think he wants to come through the window between the 9-10 or try to avoid the 10 altogether? I don't know.
If I can avoid the 10, I would. But I
If you
don't
come
know if
you
it's
come
on the
full into the
line.
10, you're okay, right? But if you
Right. If you plan for full and you just mishit it, you're in trouble. Oh, there you go. Nice shot.
yeah, it
Kind of
wasn't
cheated the pocket there a little bit. Hit it more full than I thought he could.
yeah, and rolling it like that allowed that cue ball to move forward a bit more rather than following the tangent line towards the 10. I do enjoy watching VITALY play. I like I can appreciate his mechanics, his pre-shot routine, his fundamentals. I really do have
He
an
has a very nice
appreciation for that.
rhythm to his game too.
And he seems to avoid, for the most part, many of the simple mistakes of rushing something, right? That you see from a lot of players where when they go through that routine, they do very well, but sometimes they abandon the routine and they miss simple shots that are high percentage. You don't see that very often from VITALY.
No, you definitely don't. All right, VITALY ties it up at 3 apiece. Sergio breaks when the score is even because he won the leg. All right, and we have the match developing on table 20. Carlo Beato has won another game. He's down 8-7 in a race to 9 to Edward Brego. Mark Estoya is up 6-4 on Kali'i Cherberko. Alex Montpelier is up 7-1 on Billy Steffen. Lewis Casserly is tied it up at 2 apiece with Spencer Ladden. And Stefan Holman is up 5-1 on Sabrina Peterson. All right, Sergio's going to break off. His last break was very good. See if he can repeat that. All right, nice solid break. Makes a 9 straight in the side pocket. It's a great shot on the 1 ball. That is a gorgeous break.
Really is. 2 to the 3 is really the one you want to focus on here because of where the 6 is. That limits your position on the 3, but everything else looks very manageable.
Yeah, getting on the 3 ball is the key to the whole rack.
Yeah, and I think coming to the other side of the 2, with a nice little 15-degree angle that's just perfect, that can get you onto that sweet spot on the 3 is what he's looking for.
Yep, come across on a line just above that first diamond, just perfect. Right?
Yep, that's right where he pointed his cue, exactly.
Yep.
Right. Ideally, his probably wants the cue ball somewhere in there. That's what I would assume. Watch out, 6 ball. Oh, he
well,
missed
the 2.
Okay,
he
wow.
He was so focused on the 3 that he missed the 2. But I think he has edge hooked VITALIY. I don't think VITALIY can see.
Oh, that's
the
rough.
2 ball.
That's rough, man. That's rough, VITALIY. You know, when your opponent makes an error like that, you really think you should have a good opportunity. If he's hooked on the 6, that's frustrating, you know, as a player.
Absolutely. No, he's looking like he thinks he can see it. No, he's getting right down on that ball.
So that tells me that if he can see it, he can really only see the far right side of it, which limits what he can do here as well. Because he has to cue ball out, right? It's going to hit the point of the corner pocket and kill the action off the cue ball, and he'll be stuck behind the 6.
Yes, I'm blessed to be right in line with his shot, and I think he's going to have to swerve this if he does. And if he swerves it, he's got to watch out that he doesn't get stuck behind the 6 ball.
Yeah, or follow it in and scratch, which is even worse. Which
oh no, he could hit it clean. He hit it cleanly.
Okay.
That's good young eyes right there.
Yeah. Good eyes, good execution. And he's going to need to bring a big shot here, cutting that 3 ball down the rail, but it's worth it. The reward is you have a very nice open rack afterwards to get the rack win. So you got to take that on when the reward is there.
Yeah, if you can play this down, you've got a large space to play shape on that pink 4 ball.
Yeah, like we were saying in the beginning, the 3 ball was the key, and it still is.
This is a shot where I kind of refer to it as you have to sell out to make the 3.
Yep. You got to put your chips in the middle.
Nope. Oh, and he played safe.
Yeah,
he played safe.
He's not putting his chips in the middle. He says, "No, I'm gonna check.
No,
I'm not raising that bet. I'm gonna check."
He decided to punt, and it didn't work. It doesn't look like it's necessarily worked out the way he wanted. He wanted the cue ball on that end rail.
Well, he got the double kiss.
Yeah, the double kiss killed the speed.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to get the double kiss. If he doesn't get that, I think he gets the cue ball over there underneath the 8.
You're right.
Which I like that idea. Because that was a tough shot, and it was a gamble. You're putting your chips in you're going all in on the rack there on that 3 ball, so you got to be sure.
Sergio went for the shot, misses that. Doesn't leave easy here for him. So
no, I'd expect
he's going to have his work cut out.
Yeah, I expect another safety from VITALIY because I think that he hit the angle for this, getting the cue ball down here is not that difficult, and he's got all those blockers to get behind. So I would anticipate that's where he's going.
I would agree.
You know, I mean,
I think he
when you have
saw the
four
lines you
balls,
drew.
yeah, when you have four balls, there's your margin of error to. But it's amazing how many times the cue ball will find that one little window. There's a wall of balls,
Absolutely.
and you're like, how did it end up in that one spot? But he's good. Lots of distance. You got a jump shot coming. Extremely low percentage potting percentage on this one.
Oh, it's a very difficult shot.
Yeah, it's almost like you have to hope something funny is going to happen, and you're going to leave him bad. But there's a lot of open space there. Good try. Where's the cue ball going to finish?
Yeah, he's going to leave VITALY a shot on the 3 on the side.
A beautiful. Yeah, this is the worst case scenario for Sergio on that one. You never know, right? You can get lucky on those where things just kind of roll your way, but that time they rolled in VITALY's way 100%.
He can just stop this ball and use the angle from the 4 to get back over to the 6. Oh, and he just drew it out. Said the 4. That's a 5 ball.
Yeah, so you got the pink 4 and the orange 5, right? So
My
not
peanut
purple.
gallery's over here is giving me a hard time.
Okay. We can't hear your peanut gallery, so that means that your headset is doing what it's supposed to do.
Yes, it is.
Block out all of the external.
Yes, the headset blocks out all external voices. Yes, that's a wonderful thing.
I cannot hear anybody but you, so that's good.
All right.
He got pretty flat on this 5, and I think he wanted to have more angle to get over to the 6. So
yes, he's
going
to have
to force something. Yeah.
And even though it does have new cloth, but these are a little tighter pockets than the rest of the tables in the house. These are 4 1/4. The other 8 of the other 10 that we're playing on are 4 1/2. All right, he's got a little bit of work. He's not bridging over the 7, which helps. He just cleared the 7, it looks like. Now I'm watching table 20 at the moment, and Eduardo has 3 balls left on the table to win his match against Carlo Beato, which would knock Carlo out of the 2026 U.S. Open 10-ball championships. I'll update you as that match advances.
Oh, rattles the 6.
Oh.
You don't have to miss by much on these 4 1/4 pockets for it
Definitely
to rattle.
Not.
And
that one hurts though.
It does. In a tight race like this, those late game errors kill you. Because if it ends up hill, you just think, well, just one of those things cost me the match. Any one of those things goes differently, and I win the match. It's
absolutely.
Sometimes those are the difference makers in advancing or going home.
While he's shooting this, I'm watching Edward on table 20 make a 9 ball, and he has a shot on his 10 ball to win the match against Carlo Beato. Sergio takes advantage of the mistake by VITALY and takes a 4-3 lead. All right, Eduardo just beat Carlo 9-7.
did hear the applause, but I don't know if I heard that because I'm in the same room or if I heard it because the microphone. But I did hear the applause there. The nice crowd in here at GRIFF'S. Really, a lot of railbirds that are lovers of the game and passionate about the sport, hanging out, watching all of the pros compete. You know, I mean, feel like you could charge admission, but they don't, right? Come in and
Right.
watch, and it's just be here, be part of the game, and feel like if Mark Griffin were alive today watching this, he'd be very proud of what he built.
Absolutely. Mark Griffin would be smiling watching this tournament.
100%.
All right, Alex Montpelier has won his match over Billy Steffen 9-1.
That was an
Marcus,
incredible break, by the way.
Oh, that was a great break. Wow.
He made 3 balls on the break and no
Perfect
problem.
shape on the 3.
Perfect shape on the 3. Wow. I was about to say earlier, it looked like, VITALIY is breaking better than Sergio, but maybe I'm going to change that opinion now because that was one of the best of the matches so far.
Yeah, this is what I would commonly refer to as a Tom Cruise out.
Where you're spinning and singing. What's the song that he sings when he's?
Well, it's Werewolves of London.
Werewolves of London. Yes, thank you.
But the joke behind calling it a Tom Cruise out is in that movie, the balls move, so he's only shooting straight in shots.
Right. If you actually are a pool person and you figure it out, yeah, that is true. Color of Money.
That was a great movie.
Yeah, I never get tired of watching that and The Hustler. I never get tired of watching those movies.
Oh, yeah. Jackie Gleason was one of the best. And one of my favorite things in that movie was Willie Moscone did all the training work for the players, and he makes a cameo on it. He's the one that holds the stake money. All right, VITALIY has this fairly simple routine 4-ball out to tie it up again. Hold on one moment, I'll be back.
Yeah, sure. So VITALIY well on his way to a break and run off of a fantastic break. If he can bottle that up and replicate it, he's going to be ready for a good tournament. And it will be tough for Sergio. But being alternate break format, Sergio is going to have his share of opportunities to do the same.
Absolutely.
Perfect position for the stop shot on the 9 to close out the rack on the 10.
All right, has this straight in shot on the 10 ball to tie it up at 4 apiece.
And I'm going to give the replay on that break so you guys can see that again. I thought it was pretty impressive.
While you're doing that and he's racking, I'm going to step aside for a moment, Patrick. I'll be right back. All right, Alex Montpelier has won his match over Billy Steffen 9-1.
That was an
Marcus.
incredible break. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that on the break. All right, so Sergio, opportunity to show off his power break. Vitaly just showed him how it's done. Cue ball gets kicked around a bit, and that is going to be dry. Dry break with a good look at the one. Feel like Vitaly just sprung out of his chair. It's tough to get on the two. I mean, it's not automatic. The 8-ball blocks the 2 from the top right corner. Obviously, the 10 and the 5. You know, I wonder if there's a 2-10 combo here, because he does have the ability to set up for the 2-10 combo and potentially win the rack on this next shot if he wants to go for that. Nope, he's going to go for the run out. I came up well short of the mark there. I feel like he had the, you know, the opportunity, if he wanted to play that with a lot of outside English, sending the cue ball in that direction.
I'm back now, Patrick.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, and he definitely came up short of where he wanted to get. He's got himself a little bit of a pickle.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the 10 does not pass the 5. Well, he's looking at it now, actually.
Yeah, it does pass, you know, but just.
Yes, but like if you have that, you know, if you have your cue ball off that one ball, if you can put your cue ball in here, that's a high percentage combo to win the rack. So, and he came up short of the mark. He was trying to go the other side of the 2 ball.
I think that's a shot where you kind of shoot before you 100% decided what you want to do with the shot.
Yeah.
And it kind of comes up 50-50. Even some of the best have those mistakes.
Like not fully committed kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, he's calling the bank on the 2. I don't know. I mean, this is not one that I'm seeing in my playbook, but he's a much better player than I am, so I'm just going to sit and watch and see what happens.
I think he's playing the bank, calling the bank, but really playing a defensive shot because he wants to put the cue ball down on the far left end rail, if it's what I'm seeing. Oh, what a shot.
He drills the bank. Where's the cue ball? And it gets perfect on the 3.
He hit it perfect, but look what happens if he misses that bank short. Oh, I've got to go. I'll be right back.
Okay. That was a great shot from Vitaly. Good recovery. And now he's right back in line. Going to try to slide underneath the 6. Nope. Above it. Now we got the chat hopping here. We'll start reading the chat now that we got a few more people in here. Oh, our viewership jumped from like 80 to 600 almost real quick. I'm guessing a lot of you just came from the Beato match. Welcome. We've seen a good, even, heated matchup between Vitaly and Sergio here.
All right, sorry about that. I just had to go remove a template rack in a match.
Yeah, no problem. You haven't missed anything, and neither has Vitaly. After that great bank shot on the 2 ball, he's pretty much staying right in line, getting things done.
That's a shot that can really build momentum for a player too.
Yeah. We had jumped in viewership from about 90 to 600 within the last 5 minutes because of everybody coming from the Beato match.
Absolutely.
To watch this one. Yep. So
welcome everybody.
Yep.
Way to make me nervous, Patrick. Thank you.
Yeah, well, Jeff Gray in the chat says, "Is that Jack Murray World 8-Ball Platinum Team runner-up?"
Well, how about the witness to it? I was the scorekeeper and cheerleader for the team. Our team played amazing. Rum Runner 7. Rum Runner 7, just a little history on that. The reason the team still keeps the Rum Runner 7 name was a tribute to um, Jerry Franklin with Southwest Q's. That was Jerry Franklin's team with Southern Nevada 9-Ball. And so that's our tribute to Jerry Franklin and Lori, who has kept Southwest Q's going. A real claim to fame this year at the BCA World Championships was taking third place in the gold Scotch doubles with Bill Pepperoni Paolella. So
He's got a nickname as Pepperoni.
Absolutely, well earned.
I like him already.
So VITALIY has dissected this rack after that monster bank on the 2-ball.
Yeah, it's taking a little extra time here. I think he got a little more closer to the rail than he wanted on the 9, but it should be fine here. Just want to make sure you don't make any silly mistakes. Smooth.
He gets perfect on the 10-ball.
Yeah.
So Jeff Gray's in the chat. Jeff is one of the players who has come in and sat in and done a little commentary for us at Mob Production on occasion, and he might be someone I might talk to about helping us work with streams that have EvoSport, because you can commentate remotely. So Jeff, we will be talking.
Yep, anywhere in the world on any device, you can give somebody access. The admin of the system can give somebody access and allow them to enter a live stream and commentate from home. So also do instant replays, which I want to do for that 2-ball shot from VITALIY, because that was the key to winning that rack. Let's see that again.
Absolutely. Let's pull that up. Playing a defensive shot, because he wants to put the cue ball down on the far left end rail, if it's what I'm seeing. Oh, what a shot.
He drills the bank. Where's the cue ball? And it gets
look,
perfect on the 3.
He hit it.
What a gem, right? I mean, that's really painful for your opponent to sit and watch, because when they know you made a positional error, and it's like they're just hoping for something good to come back to the table with, and then they never get to come back at all. Because you pull off a pro level shot like that.
I'm talking to Jeff Gray in the chat again. Yes, the EvoSports system is really great. Brandon has it on 6 tables. Table 1, 11, 13, 20, 22, and then the bar table, the 7-foot table, table 2, all have Evo cameras on them. So looking forward to be able to do some things when we work our Mob Productions tournaments here as well.
And I'm sure if there are more sponsors out there that are listening to this that want to sponsor GRIFF'S live streams, that number will increase as far as the number of cameras and tables that have streaming on them, right? Because
absolutely,
it's a good opportunity for sponsors to get good visibility for their businesses, and as well for GRIFF'S, and give the players an opportunity to show.
And also another great break here by VITALIY is right on top of the 1-ball, but I think he can play the 1-3 carom in that corner. Yes, this is it's a good investment by Brandon, in the sense that it's significant investment on his part, but also it's his commitment to making sure that GRIFF'S is on the cutting edge of things for the players and the viewers out there and their customers. And we already know that Jeff Gray knows that they have a good bourbon selection here at GRIFF'S.
Oh no! Did he get corner hooked, Jack? I think he hooked this cue ball into the inside the pocket. Maybe.
I think he's on the side rail. I don't think he's corner hooked.
Okay, boy, it looks close.
He's in close corners, and it is tough to see, but I think he's on the side rail, not inside the pocket.
Okay.
But you're right, it's very close.
Yeah, I think he can. pocket this. No, he did. Yeah, I think he was hooked. Oh no.
Oh
I
yeah,
yeah, I
I
think
think you're
he.
right.
Yeah, I think he would have potted the three, the one if he could. But I think that
I think
cue
you're
ball
right. He was edge
snugged up
hooked.
to the knuckle of the pocket there. Well, we haven't seen too many mistakes from VITALIY, but that was a small one there. Let's see. Let's see if it was a fatal error. We don't know yet because the four ball still he has to catch that window, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He has to get the window for the 4 ball. He should be able to with ball in hand here. The last time VITALIY made an error, though, it gave Sergio. Oh, look,
You
Sergio rolled
sure?
forward a bit too far.
You'd think
He
with ball
should
in
have
hand,
been.
he should have, but it's a small window, right? So, you just misjudge
Yeah.
it by a hair and you're not going to get your shape. And that's what happened. Wow. Yeah. He's got to be frustrated having ball in hand and not getting the shape he wants on the four. But
Surprised he tried to roll so far down, because if you stay a little bit closer to the end rail, or not end rail, but a little bit further up, you have actually a bigger window.
does he have this? Maybe he has the four and we just.
He's aiming like he
Oh,
has it. Oh, he spun it.
he massaged. Yeah.
Yeah, he
A
swerved
little
that
bit of
ball
masse.
in.
A good shot there from Sergio to recover from that. Those are sometimes the unnoticed hero shots that it's just those little things that you have to be able to do accurately, like a little swerve around a ball to keep your run going. That a lot of times go unnoticed, but they make a big impact.
He got a little straight here, and I think he's going to be elevated over the 9. Just a little bit. He got perfect on the 8th, though.
What a great match to watch. This is
Oh,
very entertaining. Yeah.
It's been a slugfest, back and forth.
Yeah, it really has.
Both players have played well. They both made a couple errors, but they've captivated or made the most of their opponent's errors too. These guys are grinding to get to the money level. All right, Sergio ties it up, and we're breaking rack 11.
He fired that thing in at Mach 10, didn't he? I mean,
that's the way you got to shoot that. I was like shooting things aggressive because that keeps an accurate stroke.
Yeah, that was really high. I mean, that was really. Let's take a look at that masse because I like the finesse that he put on that ball when he got hooked, and that was what really allowed him to win that rack. Does he have this? Maybe he has the four, and we just.
He's aiming like he has it. Oh, he spun it.
Yeah, those are the kind of shots that, like I said, they kind of go unnoticed a lot of times because a lot of people don't notice, but it's not easy to get that spin to grab at the perfect spot and cut it down the rail like that,
No, it's definitely not. Now, while he's racking, give a couple updates. We have a total of 4 matches going, 3 besides this one. Marcus Stoya is on the hill up 8-6 against Kali'i Chuberko. Spencer Ladden has taken a 5-3 lead on Lewis Casserly. And Stefan Holman is on the hill up 8-1 on Sabrina Peterson.
I'm not sure if somebody in the chat was asking about EvoSports or how much it costs, but I don't want to advertise the brand. This is more about GRIFF'S and Mob and the players.
Take a moment to plug yourself, though. You guys deserve it.
Yeah, I mean, I will say you guys can go to EvoSports.live, which is our website, and get lots of information. But the basics of it is it's a player-operated live stream system that is installed in pool halls. You does not require any technical knowledge whatsoever to operate it. So players can simply go in to a venue, a bar or a pool hall that has the system installed, simply go up to the tablet, type in their name, their game, what game they're playing, one pocket or banks or nine ball, whatever it is, and hit start stream, right? And that's as easy as it is. Turns on the camera, they stream it to YouTube, share it with your friends, and you can have remote commentators. So that's the basics of it. Reach out to me on Messenger if you're interested, or our website to get more information. There you go. That's my elevator pitch.
Perfect. All right, nice shot. And he runs
Oh,
into the 5, which kills the 2 perfectly. A little bit of love on that shot. That could have been a
yeah,
little bit wonky.
yeah.
And I
Got
always
pretty
say
good on
wonky
that.
is a pool term.
Yeah, whenever you come off of a ball like that and it comes perfect,
Yep.
it's
Looks like he's going to play
nice.
this stun draw this back to shoot the 3 on the side and play the 4 on the same side. It was not a good time for Sergio to have a dry break. Didn't get as much draw as he wanted on the ball, but he should be good. Curious to see how he plays this. Does he play it with a slow roll to try and hold it up, or does he play it off the end rail to give himself a larger margin of error? I like that shot. Mark Estoya won his match 9-6 against Kali'i Chuberko. So we're down to 3 matches. Tally has a pretty wide open table here. It's just getting from the 7 to the 8. Looks like he's looking at the angle to cut this in the side pocket and roll the cue ball forward. All right, he's good on the 7 ball, little straight, but I think he has the angle to force follow down off the left end rail, which should get him perfect to come down for the 8 in that top right pocket. Well, he held that up a little more than I think he wanted to.
Yeah, now he's going to have that sharp angle on the 8, having to make the cue ball travel a lot more than he wanted. But it's okay. You know, he pots this ball, comes 3 rails back around. He's got lots of room.
Yeah, he's grabbing his extension now, so he's going to have to stretch a little bit on it, but like his odds of making this come around 2 rails to the center of the table for the 9 in the same pocket.
Yeah, I think the angle is so steep that he might go all the way down to the bottom and back, 3 rails up, but maybe he can hold it with the outside. I'm thinking up and down, kind of. Yeah, 3
Yep,
rails,
nice,
four
good
rails
call there.
around. Yeah, just because the angle was steep, it was easier to do that than to try to hold it. Plus, it gives you a truer stroke.
Do me a favor, everybody. Just from my voice and sound coming through, just let me know how it comes through. This is my first time using this kind of a headset, so I just want to know with talking in a softer voice, is it still coming through clearly to everybody out there? Just would like your feedback.
Yeah, that's good to get the chat's feedback on the audio. How does Jack and myself sound? We're both in the bar, so there's lots of loud noises and everything around us, but we have these headsets that are supposed to block out a lot of that background noise. So always good to do a sound check to see if you can hear us clear.
All right, this is the edge ahead again. It's 5-6. He wobbled it in, but it went in.
Your English sounds good. Well, that's good. Turn the mics down. Well, the mics don't have a volume on them. We could speak softer, but you could turn the volume down on your.
That's probably the easier thing, is for them to turn the volume down a bit.
Yeah.
Got to give a shout out to Willie here at GRIFF'S, another one of the servers who take good care of everybody.
Little background noise. Yeah, very clear, but little background noise. Okay, good. Yeah, the mics are designed to capture everything that's right in front of them and block out most of what's outside, but you do hear some of it. Patrick, could move your mic away from your mouth ever so slight. Maybe I talk louder. That it might be that I come through a little bit louder just because I'm generally a loud person. Thanks for the feedback, guys.
All right, Vitaly's going to break off. He's been breaking exceptionally well. I'm going to watch the 5 and the 7 coming up, playing those in the side pockets.
Yep, and then the 2 and the 3 coming around the table, 3 rails, 4 rails around. 7 ball drops right into the side, no problem.
That's a great break. That's a repeatable break. That's what you want in 10 ball.
Yep. So you have a
1
look
ball
at the
goes
1.
right to the corner. I believe he can see at least part of the 1.
Yeah, I think he's okay.
And the 2 ball's right there, so he doesn't have to work too hard on it, except I don't think it goes by the 3 ball. So he is going to have to do something to come around the table. I think he has enough line to see the edge of the 1 to come off that left end rail.
I'm laughing at the chat. It says when you chuckle, you hear a slight static from your breath. Okay. All right. Thank you. If y'all could sing a little song, we'd know for sure. I'm not singing anything, guys. You don't want to hear that. Trust me.
He got a little goofy here. He hit a little wonky, so we see the. I have the YouTube delay up. I want to see how he hit that because I looked away. Yeah, it's one of those shots where you hit the ball a little full and you come off with that top English and it reverses on you.
Is he going to try to stick him behind the 3?
I think he's going to hit a little firmer and go down table.
That makes more sense. Yeah. It's too delicate of a shot to try to get behind the 3.
We're probably going to see.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're going to see Sergio pull out his jump cue again or not.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, he's got it.
Problem is, if he pots the 2, it looks like the cue ball could come off the 6 and scratch, but I don't know. It's
I
like
almost think if you play this, you almost play the bank on the 2 instead, but he's called the cut.
yeah.
The bank allows you to control the cue ball to do things more of a two-way shot, but
Yeah, this is the best case scenario for him, is that he doesn't make it and leaves a long distance difficult opportunity, you know.
absolutely. I don't. The 2 ball will go, but it just goes. So I don't know if he's going to play an offensive shot here because he's shooting out of that corner pocket.
Somebody says it sounds better than what we paid for. I'm not sure what that means exactly.
Well, the interesting thing is I'm pretty sure they haven't paid for anything here yet.
Right, so it's good commentary considering it's free.
Yeah, you're getting your
I think
money's
that's
worth.
what I got out of it. Yeah, you're getting your money's worth out of this one. All right.
Yes, jumping the 10 to get on the 2 to make the 2.
Yeah, the jump shots are getting more difficult. And what are we going to get here?
Well, he's going to leave a look at the 2. He's got a steep cut on the side pocket where he's going to have to let the cue ball go.
Yeah, I think he's got more safety opportunities that are higher percentage, I think, than anything offensive here. I think he could roll that 2 up and maybe set the cue ball on the 10. I don't know.
I think that's the shot.
Yeah.
And he hit it just like you said and ginned it. Sergio looks to be kicking off the bottom side cushion. Called the 2 in that top right corner.
So his last 3 attempts have been jump, jump, kick, right? So VITALY's doing a good job keeping him off balance.
Oh, what a shot.
Beautiful shot there.
Needs this ball to bounce. Needs it to bounce.
Go.
I think he got it. I think he can see the 3 to make it here. That was a great shot by Sergio.
Yeah, beautiful.
And this is a pivotal game, too. The big difference in this one is whether it's 6-6 or 7-5. When you're going to 9, that's a massive swing.
It really is. Yeah. It's, you know, we talk about that a lot in pool and in a race to a certain number. There's certain racks that are just seem to be more heavily weighted than others, and this one has a lot of weight to it, I think. Oh, he hit that really good.
Yes, he did. Perfect speed, comes up and back. Has a 4 ball in the bottom left corner. 5 balls right in front of the side pocket. Just wants to get on the correct side of the 5 ball so he doesn't have to travel to get on the 6.
Yep, it's just a draw shot. Nothing fancy. Correct side of the 6, you're right. Yeah, he wants to be above that center line just a little bit.
Oh
no.
Wow. Did not see that coming.
Yeah, didn't either, to be honest. He's really hitting him good there. That kick on the 2 was just dynamite, and then the 3 ball was a great speed to put him in a basically just a straight draw shot on the 4. Those should be very high percentage, you would think, for Sergio.
It should be. That's one he's going to kick himself on.
Yeah, I
don't think we're going to see VITALY being offensive here. I think he's going to park him behind the 6 ball.
But
tried to nudge it.
6 away.
Oh, and 4 is sitting up. Wow.
Yeah,
one mistake returned by another.
Everything that could have went wrong on that shot did go wrong. I mean, his cue ball was good, right? He got the cue ball to stick, but his cover was blown real quick.
Yes, it was. So Sergio gets a reprieve.
It's a roller coaster of swings in this rack. And
I
you
think
do
they're
have to
both
pay.
feeling it a bit.
Yeah, you do have to pay attention to the 8 to the 9 transition. That 10 ball does block off some opportunities on the 9, so it's not super automatic. I think he might stay underneath it and play it up table just because that seems to be the path of least resistance. Let's see what he likes. Does it pass the 10? Am I
It must.
am I
It
miss?
must pass.
Okay,
It doesn't. It doesn't look
yeah,
like it from our angle, but it
okay,
must pass.
yeah. As from my viewpoint, I'm thinking it didn't, and obviously he would never have played that if it didn't pass. Sometimes we make assumptions based on what the camera makes us see.
All right, Vitaly
Yep.
did not make Sergio pay on that mistake he made, so Sergio ties it up.
Yep. And you
He-
know, he sorry, go ahead.
no, I was just saying Sergio had to go down and fetch a piece of chalk.
And let's
So,
catch that replay on the 2. I did happen to catch that. I'm going to play that back. Keeping him off balance.
oh, what a shot.
Beautiful shot there.
Needs this ball to bounce. Needs it
There
to
we
bounce.
go. You know, and although he made the error later, he still won the rack, but that shot was what you know, definitely highlight reel worthy in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, what are their Fargos? Somebody asked.
Sergio's a 751, and I believe Vitaly's a 779. If you go to the digital pool bracket, you can, and you can find it by searching U.S. Open 10 ball on the digital pool. It will show the Fargo ratings of all the players that have known Fargo ratings.
I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back in a minute, too.
All right, great break off there. Sergio has a good play on the 1 ball here. Table's fairly open. Play the 2 in the corner. 3 in the corner. 5 in the corner. We got to hear repetition here. All right, my memory was just off on Vitaly's. He's 792.
I am gonna trust him in just a second. Can you give me a second? I am sorry, I'm like right below. Jesus Christ. We're all tired. It looks like standing up.
All right, Sergio's got a stretch here on the 7 ball, so he's looking like he's going down to get the bridge. Fairly natural shot for shape on the 6 ball. The trick is, though, going to be getting shape on the 7. 7 does go by the 10 ball if he gets the right angle above the 8, but you may also want to play this off the 6 to come back between the 7 and the 10 to play it up table. He's got a good angle on the 6 ball here. Thank you, Ike736. Put the link to the bracket in the comments. Thank you for playing, Sabrina. Sabrina Peterson of Alaska just saying thank you for it. She had a good run in the tournament. Got to play Shane on the feature table in her first match. Got a game off Shane. So good shooting.
That's nice to have you know players coming from other areas to get into the action and play against the pros. Great opportunity.
Absolutely.
Good for her for stepping up to the plate.
Sabrina and Vern traveled to a lot of our events down from Alaska, and they created a big buzz for us, and we get a very good crowd at our mob events from Alaska now. We're flattered with the fact that we've had players from over 30 different states and 2 different countries travel for our events.
Well, Alaska has a great pool community. I've met a lot of people in Vegas at the Westgate when I was there this week, and a lot of players from Alaska. Good pool
They got a
community up there.
very good pool community up there.
Nice control of that cue ball. Does he get?
I don't think he got there, though. I think he left him a shot at the 3 ball or the 7 ball.
Yeah, and it's a shot that gives natural position on the 8, but
That was a safety error on Sergio's part.
But still difficult.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In a tied match, 6-6. You know, these are. This is where the rubber meets the road. When you have a long distance shot, that's like, you know, this is the rack, right? Make this ball.
Exactly.
This is to see who can stay calm, cool, and collected better.
Nice stroke. Nice smooth stroke. Didn't
Pretty,
try to force anything there.
That looked calm, cool, and collected to me.
Absolutely.
So, any more matches scheduled tonight, or is this the last of the rounds tonight?
The last match is going tonight. There's 2, and they're both on the stream tables. Thank you for EvoSports and GRIFF'S for having us to have 4 stream tables for the U.S. Opens. Table 22 is Spencer Ladden and your friend. I just blanked on his first name.
Lewis.
Lewis Casserly.
Casserly,
You see the score on that match. Looks like it's 5-3 Spencer in that match. They're playing on table 22, so you can watch that one as well. And then we come back. We're going to start play at 1 o'clock Pacific time tomorrow. Those are going to be winner side matches. So we're going to be some excellent matches. And we're going to play a round of the loser side at 3 o'clock. And that's going to get us down to the final 16. The final 16 puts us into stage 2 for the single elimination portion. And we will run the first round of stage 2 at 6 o'clock tomorrow. So we're going to have 3 rounds of great matches to watch.
Can't wait for stage 2 tomorrow. I'll be on a flight home, but it'll be fun to watch the action when I get home. Yeah, it's nice to be able to watch multiple matches. I think a lot of people will pick the one that they want, but I think a lot of others actually have it on multiple devices, and they're watching 3 or 4 live streams on multiple devices. And I'm curious,
I'm sure they are.
How many in the chat are doing that? How many of you guys in the chat speak up? If you're watching multiple matches of this tournament on multiple devices, I'm just curious how many people do that, or if they're really just focused on one.
I'm going to give a quick update on the match I just talked about between Spencer and Casserly. I think the digital pool had frozen on my side. It is 5-5. So he has tied that up with Spencer Ladden. So that's another great match.
Spencer, a great player from Southern California, Orange County area, I believe.
Yeah, Spencer and Roger Hibachi have started the Ultimate Pool League down there. Another great break here by VITALIY.
Yeah, he's got that break dialed in good, doesn't he?
I can't see if the 7-ball blocked the 1-ball. VITALIY didn't look excited as he walked away to get a shooting cue.
Yeah, I think it did. And I think this has got to be a masse. But then what do with the, you make it, what do you have on the 2? You got nothing, right? So, but then what do? Push out? Where do you
Yeah,
push to, right? This is a really awkward spot.
Yeah, he's measuring, looking to see where he can go. Dang Dong was saying in their rail first with some spin. That's probably the way you need to play this ball. The trick is how are you going to get enough spin to come around for the 2-ball? But also this is brand new cloth, so it's not going to grab like it would have if it were a month or so old. Yep, he's pushing out.
Yeah, it pushed to a jump. I mean, he's going to get this back, of course, because
Well,
I don't.
Sergio has to seriously think about this because if he gives it back, he's giving back an opportunity for VITALIY to get on the hill.
Yeah,
I
but
think you need to be a little aggressive on this.
well, but can you make that jump shot? How accurately can you make that shot and get shape on the 2?
Well, obviously it's why he pushed out. He made Sergio take a gamble, and he's gone to get his jump cue. The trick here is just making it with a thin hit. You want to thin it on the left part of the 1-ball, but you're also likely gonna catch the corner. There's a lot of things that can come into play here, but I think he has to shoot this. Yeah, that's what you're gonna get right there. But he can see the 2-ball.
That's important.
So he has a defensive play. That's really probably what Sergio was playing for, is to make it and return the safe.
Yeah, 100%. His only hope was to get a look at the 2 to play a safety on the 2, right? And
yep.
So yeah, good shot from Sergio. I 100% give that back, but that's obviously I'm not at their level. Yeah, well played. Let's see what he does with the safety now. That's part 2 of this. Does not work out for the safe. And the 3-9 is wired, so that's an easy combo.
Yeah, there shouldn't be many issues here for the out. Meanwhile, on table 22, Lewis Casserly is looking at a 2-ball and a pretty open table to possibly take a 6-5 lead on Spencer Ladden. Right, the only importance here is making sure you control the 3-ball so you've got a good shot on it. Should not be an issue. Just don't want it to squirt to that bottom rail. Or is he going to hit this firm?
Firm and draw back.
Oh, what a shot. Hit it firm and just killed it on it. Nice shot.
Yep. If you could hit it perfectly full, it's going to stay there. You know, so it's always nice when you know exactly where your center ball is going to be on a combo.
Absolutely.
Yeah, somebody says Sergio jumps really well. That is accurate, I would say. But his safety on the 2 was not as good as his jump shot on the 1. It was a 2-part effort. He needed to make 2 great shots.
All right, Vitaly's perfect on the 5.
Yeah, this is huge for VITALY here, going to get on the hill, forcing Sergio to have to win 3 straight.
And fade. Sergio's breaking next. Never mind.
Yeah, so to fade at least 1 more break from VITALY. See, a lot of people say they are watching on multiple devices, multiple streams. That's good. I like that. If you're a pool addict like me, you've got one on the TV, one on the tablet, one on the laptop. Yeah. I really liked when live streamers started doing more on YouTube and less on Facebook, because I can put it up on my TV, and I prefer to watch on the big screen. And all the smart TVs have YouTube apps on them, so it just makes it
Easily, yeah.
better experience.
YouTube's a much better TV experience.
Yeah.
All right, Vitaly has his 10 ball to get on the hill.
All right, VITALY on the hill.
Yep,
we have a
Sergio's break.
Score update on the remaining live matches. Spencer and Lewis looks like they're tied 5-5.
I believe they are still at 5-5, and Lewis is looking at a long, tough 7 ball right now. He is not thrilled with it. He's gotten down on it a couple of times. I can't tell from my angle if he can see the full ball to make it. I think so, but it's not a gimme.
And Fish Shark in the chat says, I wish pool was more popular. These live streams kick butt. Well, support the sponsors. If you support the sponsors, you get more live streams. That's how it works, guys.
Support the sponsors and support the pool rooms that are helping support the game. GRIFF'S and many like it. They're investing in the game, making it bigger, making it better. And the game is in a much better place today than it was 15 years ago.
Agreed. Great break from Sergio, and it was well timed. He needed to
absolutely needed a big break.
Yeah, and he's got to stay in control. No more mistakes from Sergio.
They're switching to shoot this left-handed.
Came up a little short, quite a bit short, I'd say, because he's got to stay down for the 3, and that's not happening with the thin cut on the 2.
No, that was a mistake.
Yeah,
I think we're going to see a safety here.
Yeah. Wow. And he's going to.
And he got it.
Yeah, he's giving him a look.
I can see the edge of the 2, the top edge.
Yeah, they're going to move the rack, so.
Well, it's interesting that they're touching the ball that.
Well, he put some chalk down too.
Okay.
But right, it is the blocking ball though, right? I mean,
Right. That was
yeah,
that's
that's
often
one that,
often one that they'll ask me to come do so that there's not a biased movement. But both players are gentlemen. They know how to handle the game.
yeah. But yeah, like millimeters count, yeah, right. When it's when it's partially blocking your object ball, a millimeter, a one way or the other makes a big difference.
All right. Lewis Casserly did get out there to take a 6-5 lead on Spencer Ladden.
But I'll bet you're probably happy they didn't ask you to do that because.
Oh no, I'm always good with that. Rebecca got one of the best toys. I used to use 2 pieces of Masters chalk to mark the balls, and she got me a set of 4 little cubes to work with, plastic cubes made by a company called Q Pocket here locally, Chris and Lisa Womette, and they're fantastic for being able to do it. It's a great tool. All right, he is going to give. He rolls
Gorgeous.
right behind the 5. What a great speed that
shot.
was.
Yeah.
That was
Perfect.
beautiful. And immediately Sergio goes to get his jumper, unscrews it to get the short end of it.
Yeah, that from VITALIY, depending on how this outcome goes, that could be the match-winning shot.
Absolutely.
But we've seen how good Sergio is with the jump cue. I would not be surprised to see him fire this straight into the hole. Had a little bit of too much hop when it got to the 2 ball.
And he's going to put the 2 in front of the side pocket where VITALIY can just roll down for the 3.
Yeah. Again, everything that could have went wrong did go wrong again. You know, it's just sort of like that. That's an unfortunate roll. You a lot of times when you get a good hit, when there's still 8 balls on the table, something gets tied up somewhere or something gets funny, but it lands just absolutely perfect for VITALIY.
And barring an unforeseen error, this should be curtains.
Yep. Like I said, that safety could prove to be the match winner. You can see him taking a little extra time. I'm going to play that replay real quick on the safety.
All right, he is going to give it.
That's
all right. Good timing there. Gets right back for the 3 ball.
yeah, those
nice draw with spin to come out. Got a little straight on that 3, so. And he's got natural angle on the 4 ball to come up for the 6.
Football fans will say defense wins championships, and me being a Seahawks fan, I can agree with that. And I think VITALIY is also agreeing with that. That was a nice defensive shot.
All right, on table 22, Spencer Ladden makes quick work of rack 12 to tie it up at 6 apiece. It's Lewis's break. It's hard to foresee anything going wrong from here. It's a good angle to just play the 8 ball to come straight back up to the center of the table for the 9 ball. On table 22, Lewis scratched on the break, so Spencer's coming with ball in hand. That's now a race to 3 over there.
And if you wanted, Jack, we could switch over to that table after this match is over, if you still have some time.
Sure, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the tournament director. We have to be here.
All right. I'll come over and help you out, get you switched over to that one. It's pretty simple.
Okay.
Yeah, after this 10-ball drops, and as soon as VITALIY hits his final score and hits end match, it's going to cut off the live stream. So I want to take this time to thank everybody for joining us today. We got 1,100 people watching this live right now. Support GRIFF'S, support the sponsors, and congratulations to VITALIY. And
Sergio concedes that 10 ball.
Yep, and that's going to be the match, guys. So thanks so much for watching. Join us over on the other stream on table number
22.
22. We'll jump over there for commentary to close that one out. And
Spencer is running out to take a 7-6 lead if he gets out here. So we will get you the end of that match here in a moment.
All right. See you soon.
All right.